What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm at Overland Expo, Pacific Northwest. I got Arnold back again.
Hello, hello.
Introduce yourself to the world.
Hey, everyone. It's me, Arnold. I'm with Overland Explorer Vehicles out of Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. We manufacture full composite off-road. Would you say extreme? Some people say extreme.
I'd say so.
Yeah, we build
the toughest built I've ever seen.
Yeah, we try to build something that can be taken off-road and not fall apart. In short. So we got, what do we got now? 5 products. We got the Camp-X as a slide-in. We got the Camp-FX, which you see behind us. That's a brand new product. I call it the Camp-X on steroids. So now it's the flatbed. Then above that, we got the Camp-HBE. It's also a flatbed, removable. And then in the non-removable, if you look way back here,
we'll look at all.
We'll look at that one, but that's a Basecamp-S. It's fixed to the chassis. And then new for 2023, well, not new. We did it before, but we've dusted it off and we've made some improvements. We got the Summit coming back in 2023, the big expedition truck. So very cool. Yeah.
Cool. Well, now that I got you, let's walk through pretty much all the things you want to show us today.
Sure.
So if you guys really want to get a beauty shot, what's the truck?
The truck itself is a 2022 Dodge Ram crew cab with a 6.75 foot bed removed with our Alumitray 6.75 to carry our flatbed FX. So our Camp-X was designed for a truck bed. So the truck beds are typically a lot lower than most flatbeds are. So in doing so, when you put a Camp-X up on top of this tray, you end up with a lot of cab gap from the bottom of the bed to the cab. So with the FX, we took advantage of that. We dropped that bed height.
Nice.
So it's a little bit thicker, it's a little chunkier there, but now you got really deep underbed storage there. Cool. So another thing too that you can get with the that the FX gives you is great storage on the exterior. This is very cavernous. We're about 17 inches deep. It's quite long. The wall ends about here where we got a wet bath inside. So this is not full length on this side. But if we go around to the driver's side, that's where everything changes. This is full.
Oh, I like how they push up like that. That's nice.
Yeah, but we're full length. You can get an optional rear door, so if you want to throw some skis in or what have you, you can certainly do that, because you might have a tough time getting a snowboard in here.
Still,
but
that's a lot of storage.
Tons of storage, right? Now, I should mention that this is, again, it's our Camp-X on steroids. So dimensionally, it's identical with the exception of that bed. This one's a little bit deeper, but everything else, that's why the propane is so high here. That's why the heaters are so high, because it is the Camp-X. So on our Alumitray, what we normally do, if people elected to go with our Camp-X on our tray, we would do what we call the X-Box, and it fits right here where the box side would be. So it's basically this. It's the same depth as the X-Boxes. So,
and you guys make this as well.
We do. We make the Alumitray. So this Alumitray, 6.75, comes standard with the boxes underneath, and it weighs 680 pounds. It's got a spray bed liner on top for traction. All of our campers that are removable have the rubber feet on there, because we want our campers to be able to move. Hence how we tie them down, right? We want everything to always be allowed to move.
Is this kind of like a suspension as well? Like, does it move up and down?
It is, yeah. So the front is spring-loaded, and the rear is a rubber torsion setup. Yeah, torsion might not be the right word for it, but I'm standing here, I can't think of what it is. So, but it's a rubber setup. Our trays, although you won't be able to see it, but our trays are fully isolated. They're not fixed mounted. They're not just bolted to the frame. They're actually isolated. So the tray can move. The camper can move. The tray can move independently of the chassis. The camper can move independently of the tray. So everything is allowed to move around, not stressing out, point loading anything. So it's really important. It's something to consider if you're in the market for a tray.
Yeah, because you don't want the connection points to rip out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And a lot of guys are going for the lightweight, so they're using aluminum. So if you're not doing aluminum correctly, like we use two different grades of aluminum in this application. So you want to make sure that it's the correct products that are being used and in the right place. So yeah, it's a great product though.
Nice.
I love it. And I know with my old F-150 Ford, the box. It had the tailgate they flipped down with the step that came out of it. So that mine was a 6-foot that weighed 434 pounds. Then you upgrade to the tray and it's 680 pounds. So it's not a big increase in weight, right? Whereas this one, it was the Dodge. It has a steel box and it also had the Ram boxes. Super heavy.
So
I actually.
You're saving weight on this?
No, well, we're
Close.
We're gonna, yeah, it's pretty close. If we gain weight, it's not much, it's about 40 pounds.
It's almost
So yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I remember you talked about these at the last show.
Yeah.
Right. This was relatively new last time I saw you, right?
Yeah. So now this is our folding stairs. We give you a nice deep tread, very safe. It's actually powder coated infused with glass and rubber, so it's got good traction no matter if your feet are wet. It's very nice. So this one actually folds up flat, slips right into our headache rack. That's at the front. Do you want to have a look at that? Sure. So there you go. Slides right in here on some UHMW, and then lockable. Then the upper compartment, you can throw other products that can get dirty. If you want to keep them clean, you can actually order solid panels for this. No problem at all. And then you can put clean stuff up there if you want to put chairs or what have you. So it works out pretty nice. Yeah. Then the camper itself, what other changes we made? So we made the underbed storage. That changed from the X to the FX. And then the other big thing, this cabinet right here got bigger, right? Bigger, it got taller, and it got a little bit longer. And what that is our wet bath. The X doesn't have a wet bath. It just has storage for a porta potty or a wrap-on. Now we've taken it a step further. This one's actually got a cassette toilet in it.
Can we?
Yeah, let's jump in, man.
Now's the best time to show it off.
Check it out. So,
Handle, by the way. That's nice.
yeah.
Nice and touch.
Let's take the cushions off. Inside here.
There we go. Wifey edition right there.
That's right. That's right. My wife loves it. So, shower curtain just drops down. It's just a cloth curtain and very easy to use. You can step in and away you go. No big deal. So this still folds down to a bed. Remove the lagoon leg. This table pops down. Back cushion goes in, and you got a nice, a decent sized bed.
How long would you say that is?
6'5". Without the cushions, without the back
that's
cushions,
pretty.
it's 6'5".
Oh, I could totally fit there. Yeah.
I slept here last night.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. My daughter, she's with me on this trip, and she's on the bed.
Nice.
Dad got kicked down onto the dinette.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So, but it's very comfortable.
Yeah, that's pretty thick cushions too. I mean, that's probably what, 4 inches?
4 inches, yeah. So one of the things, I'll just show you real quick. These guys got.
Those lagoon cables are cool. They move all over the place.
They do. So on this side, you got under seat storage, comes standard in the FX. Same on this side here. You also got more.
Storage.
So long gun will fit in here, no problem. So that's nice. That comes as standard. Because we put the cassette toilet in this one, which is an option. You can put a wrap on or porta potty, whatever you want to do, or you could just use this for more storage.
Yeah.
So we ended up elevating this dinette floor. And what that's done is if you got taller boots, taller ankles, now you can actually put your boots under here as well. Before it was a little bit lower, so it would only fit shoes. But now it'll fit everything. So
Nice.
and then going up top, this one here's got the optional, just like in the X, got the optional fridge. 65 liter, 12 volt,
How do you open this?
compressor style. Yeah, it's
Straight up.
tricky.
Oh, I got you.
Tricky.
There you go. Show them the goods.
65 liter.
Coronas.
Oh yeah. And then under here,
Wow. That's
Under
a lot
bed
of
storage. Yeah. So we took advantage of it, that cab gap that we were talking about outside. So that we really took advantage of it with this.
Nice.
So now, the folks that have pre-existing Camp-X's or HBEs, we've done a 2.5 inch underbed storage system that they can get as well and install it on theirs. So that's nice. And same with the under seat storage. You can also get that as an option in your Camp-X. So, But everything else is pretty much, it's a Camp-X. Dimensionally, everything, it's nothing that way has changed. So,
Yeah, so for the folks who've never seen one of these inside,
sure.
It's pretty nice. This is bamboo, right?
Yeah, it's something new that we've gone to. We wanted to make this change for a long time. The supply chain actually forced us to make it earlier than we wanted to. So the countertop's bamboo. This countertop here, this holds all of our electronics. This particular one's got a red arc in there. Of course, this is optional. So if you are getting it, it's also got the bamboo. And of course, the bamboo table. Yeah. And then we got all the Truma products, right? That hasn't changed. We still use Truma, AquaGo, Vario Heat, very compact, sips energy, like
also quiet, right?
super quiet. You can run this in fan mode if you just want to, circulate some air. But it's can't say enough about this stuff. It's fantastic. It's a great product. But what we really like about it is how much energy it doesn't use, right? So in American. I'm going to speak American, put my American hat on. So minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. This camper, Camp-X actually. Our window coverings are, as you may already know, are insulated because our soft wall is insulated, right? So window coverings, they're up. They weren't. The acrylic windows were closed. In 8 hours, set point of 72 degrees Fahrenheit on the Vario heater, 1 pound of propane. Minus 13 Fahrenheit.
That's crazy cold too.
Yeah. And in that same period of time, in the first 4 hours, my business partner ran in and out of this 3 hours, shooting wall temperatures. So, yeah. So it's when I say these things sip energy, it's not just the product itself that, thank goodness they're efficient, but it's the way everything's constructed, right? We talked about this before. I won't get into detail, but the roof is different than the walls, and the walls are different than the floor because each one of them serves their own purpose. And in previous videos, we've talked about all that stuff. So none of that has changed, except for now the walls, recycled water bottles. That's the foam inside. The center core is recycled water bottles. So we're repurposing something that is problematic, and it's a really good product. So, but that's basically it. Like this Camp-X, it's just gotten a few other little creature comforts, a little more storage on the outside. There's some storage here too, but I've got our OEV soft storage, which is made by Red Ox in Billings, Montana. But behind here, there's a door. That's a very small compartment that you can access from the inside here. It's back there. Yeah.
So basically, it's refined. It's been refined over the years.
That's it.
Which is nice.
That's it. And you know us, we don't stop evolving, right? That's one thing we're guilty of. Customers love it, and some customers hate it. But
You can't wait.
I've had customers say like, "Okay, I'm gonna buy your camper, but promise me you're not going to change anything next year." And I can never make that promise because some ancillary product might change, might find something to improve upon. So
Some things become collector's items, right? Remember you used to do teardrops.
that's right.
You guys don't do teardrops.
No, and they're very sought after. Those that have those, we still get calls on them. Like we love our teardrop. Are you guys going to be making more? I saw somebody own a teardrop. It's funny, it's nice to see them still out there, and they're actually, I think they've appreciated in value.
Like you said before, you make products that can last generations.
That's right.
Did you want to walk through the other ones?
Yeah, sure.
The truck?
The truck is a 2022 Ford F350 60-inch cabbed axle commercial chassis with the single rear wheel option. Okay, it's not the dually. So ordered from factory just like that. Why the Basecamp is built on the cab chassis is simply because of GVW. We can gain more. If this was a truck bed truck, your GVW would be just over 11,000 pounds. But because it is, even being single rear wheel, but because it's a cab chassis, it's gone up to just over 14,000 pounds. So it's nice to have, even though this cabin is right around 3,000 pounds, it's just nice it's more comfort to know that you've got the right brakes, everything else on the truck. You're not overdoing anything, right? So this truck's also really nice in that it's got, as the sticker might imply, It's got the Godzilla 7.3 liter with the 10-speed.
7.3 liter. That's a
Oh,
lot
man.
of motor.
I mean, if you were towing, certainly you want the diesel. This particular customer, who has not even taken delivery of this beautiful unit yet, they do in the coming weeks here. They're not towing, so they've gone with the gas, and great choice.
This
great
probably
choice.
tracks better too with the single
Absolutely would, yeah,
tire in the back on
Yeah.
the trails.
yeah, absolutely. And you're not sticking out. In the past, we've done some dually trucks, and we have to extend this out a little bit. It doesn't look odd, but it depends on the customer at the end of the day what they're doing with it. If you're into sand, if you're into mud, you definitely want single rear wheel. If you're not, you can probably get away with the dually, and you'll actually get more GVW, right? So
Let's walk around the outside.
sure.
First thing I notice is I like their departure angle on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, try to keep the lines as nice and true to the bottom of the rear bumper. Even though your hitch is a lot lower, but it's nice. There's a ton of storage in all of this, just like the Aluma-Tray. On the back side, of this one, your spare tire, you can do a manual lift with taking your spare off, and ladder, molly panels. In this case, it's a double. So if you want to have a shovel behind the molly panels, there's a double molly panel here. That was actually us. That was our dealer that came up with that double. We just did the single, and they doubled it up. So it's nice that our dealers are always thinking outside the box. So, but it is nice. Lots of storage all the way through.
That is a lot of storage.
So this is the Basecamp-S. S stands for the soft wall. We also have the Basecamp-H hard wall. So you still got lots of storage in a 9-foot floor plan.
That's
So,
impressive. You can put
It is.
fishing poles, skis. You gotta
Oh,
put
yeah.
long stuff in there. That's
Lots
great.
of stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. Going up inside. Oh, I should mention that this one's actuated auto raised roof. This one actually comes standard with that. With our HBEs, it's an option to have this done. So these are Linac actuators made in the USA. Good product. Tried, tested, and true.
I noticed. I've never seen anyone else put armor around their actuators.
Well, it's the way we're guilty of is we're building for off-road.
That's totally
right?
your style, though. Yeah,
So it's gonna take some trees. We don't want any wiring to get ripped out. Yeah, so definitely. Same stairs that we talked about before, right? Come on in.
Watch your head. You got the no entry here.
So inside here, it's a little spacier, right? You got a nice U-shaped dinette at the rear.
Yeah, you could fit 3-4 people here easily.
Oh yeah,
In fact, here, let me just jump up here.
absolutely.
There you go. You can get a little bit better view. Oh yeah, there's tons of room up in here.
Oh, there's yeah.
This is nice.
And you can even do the gurney bunk as well in this system.
Oh,
So we go east-west.
You got
Yeah.
person on top, person on the bottom.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you get a lot of people into here. This one here's got the king bed extension. You don't have to order the king bed extension, but it's pretty simple. This just comes out, keys right in. Bada boom.
Look at that.
King bed, so you're sleeping north-south. Otherwise, you're just queen east-west. But it works really nicely.
Or if you got 3 kids like me.
Or if you got 3 kids like you.
It's all fit there.
That's right. No, it's true. So here you got the toilet closet. So this goes up. The customers elected not to go with the cassette toilet. They gone with the wrap-on.
I'm not even familiar with that. I've never seen that before.
The wrap-on toilet?
No, I've never seen
They're
that.
made in Japan. They're designed for disaster relief,
Can you
earthquakes and things like that, right?
open it up a little bit and show me? I've never seen that. It's always fun seeing something I've never seen before.
So this toilet. So if there's an earthquake or what have you, you can deploy these things very quickly. They've actually come up with a new design. They got a next generation. It's a little bit smaller. So this one's in backwards here, but where the handle is, it's got a little bit of weight to it. on this generation, but the nice thing about it is you sit on it. There's bags that actually come up. It's not fully set up, but in essence, it's sort of like a diaper genie.
Oh yeah,
right?
I get you.
It hermetically seals your waste, and you can actually put in a powder that'll actually coagulate or what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, congeals. Right?
Congeals. Thank you. Yeah.
They do that with blood in the operating room.
Yep.
They'll pour the powder in and the blood turns solid so it doesn't spill everywhere.
Exactly. So the same thing with this.
Oh.
So, but you can also hermetically seal it without using that powder. So then you just get up to a trash can and you take your bag of waste and dispose of it.
I've never seen one of those before. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's okay 4-wheel drive in out of Stewartsville, New Jersey. I believe they are the North American distributor for Wrap-On now. And they've got the new generation, or the next generation of Wrap-Ons coming in, and I think they got like a whole sea can coming from Japan.
So you don't have to worry about liquids, really. It's the whole benefit.
And the nicest thing about these is that you're not consuming your water.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because water is precious. I mean, we all know that. In a Camp-X, you got 20 gallons. In something like this, you've got 38 gallons. So, if you're out for a week or two, having something like this save you a ton of water.
Yeah, that's cool.
For showers, this particular unit, you may have noticed when you walked in, the shower grate. The shower grate could be used for the outside shower or this inside shower. And it's just like the Camp-FX and the HBE. You got your hooks up here and just a shower curtain that comes down. It's weighted and it actually fits inside here.
Nice.
So you don't have to worry about it. Your water connection.
And does that just go down to the ground or is there a gray tank?
On this particular unit, there is a gray tank. So you got your hose, so you use the hose connection off the Segiv, or some people refer these as the Bullfinch. Bullfinch just a distributor for Segiv. Segiv's out of Israel. So 2 hoses and you're set up here.
Nice.
Yeah. And then battery storage is underneath your feet. Underneath this seat over here is where all your Victron. This has got a full Victron package in it. This one's got a little bit more. This thing is set up. Like it's nice. And the nice thing about it is we've offered enough battery storage space where I think you can get up to like 400 amp hours quite easily.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Very cool.
And then if you take these down, you got access to a window just if you want to get a cross breeze, or if you're using this as a bed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That when you're sleeping, that feels good. Yeah.
It does. Yeah. So we got that on both east and west side as well. So
This thing has a lot of room. I like this.
Yeah. Under bed storage, just like the FX and the HBE, or pardon me, like the FX rather.
Oh, you just lift it up?
This just you just lift this up, this whole tray, and it's all on gas struts.
Oh, I see.
And up it goes. Same thing.
Nice. You know what I noticed about this one?
Mm-hmm.
Window, all around.
All the way around.
That's nice.
Yeah, so when you're using the struts, you don't have to have the hinge on the front or the back.
That's nice.
So it's really nice. You can take advantage of those windows. So we love it. I'm sure the new owner has not even been in here yet.
Congratulations, new owner.
I think they're gonna really love it. Quite honestly.
I think so too.
Yeah. Induction cooktop, 164 liter fridge. It's got dual heat. It's got a Webasto heater. It's got a Webasto water heater. So it's this thing is set up. What you're standing on right now is a step up into the bed, but that lid also flips up, so you can actually fill up that drawer with all your goods, whatever you want to fill it up with, whatever you want, right?
And it slides right back in.
Slides right back in. It's on locks, so you don't, it doesn't move while you're
standing.
Yeah, exactly. So 300-pound struts, away you go.
Very well thought out. Nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. All of our campers now come with a bamboo cutting board. This also fits right into the sink.
It kind of gives it that wooden warmth.
A little more earthy, right?
Earthy, yeah.
People have accused us of being too laboratory. Industrial.
Yeah.
But we just like to build stuff that is like easy to care for and tough as nails. So we sometimes lose touch with that side of it. So this is a very nice addition
I love
to all of our rigs.
I think that's actually a perfect juxtaposition from tough to
Yeah,
soft.
yeah.
I think it's nice.
Yeah, it gives you that earthy balance, right? It's important. I didn't realize until it was actually in.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, this really works. I like it.
Cool.
I like it a lot. Our soft walls, I think we made an improvement on our soft walls since last time you talked with us. It's the same canvas, but now it's coated.
Oh.
So it's still fire rated, all that. But now it's easier to keep. It's much easier to keep clean. Still breathes. So it's
Nice.
very decent. And again, guilty. Always upgrading whenever we can.
I noticed lights are they strips? Where are the lights at?
Yeah, this one here's got an upgraded light package that again our dealer installed for the customer.
Oh, I see. So you have a controller on this side.
So there's a remote as well. There we go.
Is it just like a
So
one
they're-
button operation?
They're one
kind of
button
thing?
off and on, but when they've been sitting for a little bit, so it's you dim, brighten.
Oh.
So that guy, dim all the way down, dim all the way up, and one touch. So basically, I can't remember the color temperature of it, but we wanted just daylight, pure daylight right here. You have a lot crisper light over your cooking area.
Oh, yeah.
It's bright.
Mhm.
Stays with it. This is a little more relaxed. Up over that.
I forgot how the colors work. It's neutral white, cool white.
Cool white, daylight.
Daylight,
You've got,
yeah.
these are about 4,000 Kelvin, I believe. They're on push buttons for the 3 zones.
Okay.
There's also, it's not in the truck right now, it's back in the shop, but there's a remote for it so that you can control everything. from your
Okay.
bed.
We were just talking about how blue can be disturbing.
At night when you're trying to sleep,
Yeah.
just the human mind doesn't, it keeps you alert and awake versus allowing relaxation.
Yeah.
So one of the things we did in here is ran all of the additional lighting off the outdoor light circuit. So it's at night, you want to still have your lights working, but if I kill our interior cabin lights, it pulls all of the blue black light out of the entire cabin. So we can turn all the light, you can still utilize your lights, turn them on, turn them off, but there's no backlight anywhere in the cabin. We can make it completely dark for sleeping.
That's nice.
It works out pretty well.
You may not know this actually, because we are in Canada. Even though this is a U.S. VIN truck came up to us, we can't make suspension modifications to it when it's coming across the border.
I didn't know that.
We can't do that. So that's why it's got to be done at our dealer level. Yeah, so they can stick handle all of that stuff with our customers.
So if there's guys watching this video right now, they're like, "Hey, I want one right now." Like, what kind of
Lead times? This floors a lot of people. So on our Camp X line, our Camp FX is made on the same line. So you are no more than 3 months out. And that's the way we've been for years.
I was gonna say that's not that bad. I've
No,
just
we've been
talked
like
to
that.
somebody that's a year out.
Yeah.
On stuff.
Every product that we have is different.
Yeah.
So, as I said, and throughout the pandemic and all that, we've always been 3 months out
Really?
on our Camp X's.
Wow.
Once you get up now into our HBEs, right? Next model up is the HBE. That's going to take you to about 4 months out, right? And then once you jump up into our Basecamp, that gets out a little bit longer, up to about 6 months. And then once you jump into our Summit, we're already booking into next summer, maybe early fall.
Yeah.
So, depends on the product.
Just depends.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's end this video.
Sounds
on some,
good.
Contact information.
Okay, yeah. If you want to talk about any one of our products, as I said, we make 5 of them. Give us a call. We can be reached at the factory in Red Deer, Alberta. Our listing is on our website, our phone number, our address, all that. You can direct message us on Instagram. We've also got a list of all events that we'll be at, or even events that we won't be at, but our dealers will. And then we've also got a dealer locator on our website. And you can reach out to any one of our dealers for information on anything that we sell, manufacture.
Some of the best campers on earth, right there.
Ah, thanks, man.
Indestructible. Yeah.
I appreciate that. It is. Those are kind words, but there's also a Facebook owners group Facebook page now,
There you go.
which is really important. I think if you want to learn, if you don't own one of our products or you don't know anybody that does, jump onto that owners group Facebook page, and you'll get to hear right from the owners. It's not biased. We're not actually part of the group. We only answer questions when they're asked of us. That's
Let
it.
them say whatever they want to say. Right?
That's it. Yeah. Positive and negative. But even with all of our campers, we are camper owners. We always encourage everybody to reach out to us. and give us the negative feedback. What can we
you can
improve
fix
on?
it.
Yeah, we always want to improve.
Yeah.
We're always going to evolve. So
Very cool.
we love it.
There you go, guys.
Love it.
There's the website right there.
You got it.
overlandex.com. Check them out.